Hey, what's up? It's Mixup Games and I hope you enjoy Diablo 4 as much as I do. In today's video I will show you the Necromancer build I use for level 70 plus. Yeah, actually I used it also way before, but he is now 70 plus, so never mind. I know it's maybe not the best build, but who can say that anyway? What is the best these days? The game is just released. But what I can say is that my build is very fun to play and efficient as well. Also, just a few of you guys who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. So let's start with the video. First of all, with the skills. The 2 points in basic skills are just to unlock the core skills, where I picked Blight for sure with the enhanced Blight for ground control and the supernatural Blight to deal more damage myself and with my minions. You will see later on why I don't use a basic skill. So then I put 1 point into Unliving Energy to unlock Imperfectly Balance. Max it out to deal more damage with higher resource costs, but I don't have to care about resources in this build, as you will see. This build uses corpses, so I want as many of them as I can get, and maxed out Hued Flesh to have a higher chance of getting any. Talking about corpses, here I use the Corpse Explosion, increase the radius and use the Blighted Corpse Explosion. So I have darkness and shadow damage here and with Blight. And with Grim Harvest, you see one skill where I get resources from, but there's also another one. Also 3 points in Fueled by Death to deal more damage after consuming a corpse. All the passive skills in this tree for minions like the skeletons here are maxed out because the minions gives a chance to spawn corpses when they attack. Now, to the Curse Iron Maiden, the second skill where I get my resources from, with the enhanced Iron Maiden. To have a little healing by killing enemies, I took also a Abhorrent Iron Maiden. Next step was to increase all the shadow damage, but I'm not sure if it's the best way like that. But yeah, it seems to work out for me. And I put 1 point to get a little fortify as well. For the Ultimate, for sure, Army of the Dead to create corpses and respawn our minions quickly for sure. For the survivability of the skeletons and the golem, 3 points here, here and here. Kalan's Edict, Kalan's. This one, because we have more than 7 minions to increase the attack speed of them by 30%. Let's get to the Paragon board. I think I messed it up, but it still works out for me so far. So the first board I picked is the Cult Leader, where you can also boost your minions with defense and damage. The second board is to increase my shadow damage even more and also gain some healing and resistances. For the Book of the Dead, the minions I chose for this build are the Reaper as warriors to create more corpses. Sure, we want corpses. The mages on cold to make the enemies vulnerable. It's a very hard word for me. Vulnerable for 4 seconds. And the golem on bone to taunt and create corpses as well. It's all about corpses. So now let's jump to the gear. For my gear, let's start with the weapon. I don't know yet if it makes more sense to play with a one-handed... okay, another hard word for me. Scythe? This one with a shield for additional minion stats, or the two-handed one. I don't know. Maybe I will make a video where I can compare them with each other. I will see. But I have this one with the obvious stats and the Army of the Dead affix. On the boots, it's ground control to pull enemies together with Blight. The pants to increase armor for more survivability and for sure +4 to corpse explosion. The gloves are very nice for this build because the increased corpse skill attack speed and the affix that corpses run to find their target on their own and deal even more damage. The chest plate with the barrier and life for more defense, sure. And on the helmet is now the affix to increase the defense of the minions, because I have more than 7. But if they survive well, I can change it to make 2 additional skeleton mages, for example. Jewelry. The necklace, also very important, with +3 to all corpse skills and the affix of 3 additional skeleton warriors. More minions, more corpses to explode. On the first ring, important the minion life bonus and the damage boost after consuming a corpse. So Blight will deal 45% more damage after 5 corpses were used. The second ring gives the damage boost to myself and the minions. I know all of the stats and the rolls of my items are really not perfect, but hey, it's so damn expensive to roll the stats and I didn't get that far yet. The gems I used are life for armor, resistance to all elements on the jewelry, Julie. I like it to be German. Necklace and stuff and rings, and damage over time for the weapon. I also run a tier 25 Nightmare Dungeon where the enemy's level was 79, and it went very well, so this build works for me. So I hope I was able to convey a few impressions, and here is now a little bit of the gameplay for you. Enjoy.